Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and go over some weekly reminders on things that you want to do before they expire coming up on Tuesday night with the maintenance. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So the NGS Mission Pass, NGS Season 33 is going to be coming to an end. So as always, you want to make sure you go through here and just progress any of the tiers that you can to get any of the things that you need to still here. Now currently, if there is some things in here that you haven't progressed to that you don't think you'll be able to get before the maintenance time comes, if you go up here to the top left, you can actually come up here and you can purchase tiers for star gems. It is 25 star gems per tier, so just keep in mind that is an option. And also up at the very top left, you can see that you can go up here to previous season. You want to make sure that you go in here and just kind of check through real quick just to make sure that you've claimed all the prizes from the previous season, because this will be your last chance to actually claim any of the items that are still stagnant in here that you never claimed before. The refined form May 24 star gem scratch is going to be coming to an end, so if you have any selector tickets where you can pick an item for the prize listing, you probably most likely have one of these that comes from the mission pass. You get a bunch of these usually, but if you have one of those, make sure that you go through and select an item. Now I wanted to point out, whenever you go to the selecting an item permit here to use your selector ticket on, if you go down towards the bottom of the listing here, you can notice that a lot of these items say display end. These things are all going to be coming to an end. Now everything else in here that doesn't have that on it is going to be rotating still like into the new scratch, so a lot of this stuff will still remain, so you'll still be able to possibly get a hold of some of these things, whereas everything down here at the bottom is going to be coming to an end. So if there's anything down here that says display end, make sure if it is something that you do want to get, make sure that you select one of these things first. We do have a collab AC scratch that's going to be coming to an end, and that's the Geass style. So make sure that if you have been scratching on that, make sure you use your selector ticket. It's also a good idea just to go through the prize listing on this scratch, see if there's anything in here that you want, because all of these items that was inside of here was all collab things. So everything inside of this scratch here is going to become extremely limited. Anything that you want from in here is going to go up in value quite a bit. Now, something I did want to point out whenever it comes to this Geass style AC scratch here, my friend Corone, she has a nice color guide video showcasing off the differences between all of the outfits inside of the scratch here. She shows you which pieces can be colored, which pieces can be hidden and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to Corone's YouTube video so y'all can check that out. It's very helpful info. Inside of the AC shop, there is a couple of sales going on for some items here. You can get currently a sale on in-inventory, and that allows you to increase your inventory by 10 slots each time you use it. And you can actually do this all the way up to 200 inventory. This is for your character's inventory. And then they also have the rare drop rate set plus bonus for 3000 AC, which is pretty expensive. It comes with some drop boosters and also some try boosters, but the really big important thing it comes with is the 394 VR card game emote. I have a preview of this card game emote on my YouTube channel. You should see a link for it up in the top right. It's a pretty cool emote. You like toss some cards around and stuff. It's based off of base PSO2. Make sure that you do a run of the Arks record ranking this week, which is currently the Broken World solo. You can find that over in the SEGA outskirts region at the big large cocoon tower there. You want to make sure that you do a run of it, that way so you get a participation reward. Now if you have characters on multiple ships, make sure you do a run per ship as well, because it is an individual ranking reward per ship, which in turn gives you more Arks record badges, which you can use for that weekly star gem trade. So very important, real quick, I want to mention that there is a campaign going on in the casino, and this is for the whole month of July. There's currently a nice bonus going on here at the limited time prize. They have increased the amount of star gems that you can trade in for here. Now this does take 14,600 casino coins to actually get a hold of this, but it's 200 star gems, and this is actually an individual trade per ship too. I did this last week. I did this on all 4 ships and I got 800 star gems total, so this is pretty huge. If you have characters on multiple ships, it's definitely a good time to take advantage of it. It's a really good idea to get with people and try to do like Masetan shooter. It's a pretty solid income of casino coins, I would say, and also hitting your dailies. You get those 5 casino coin passes from completing 1 daily every day. It's a really nice thing to do, and you can do that per character too. Okay, so this part of the video, we're going to go ahead and go through the static weekly trades that you should always do every week. We repeat these always. So you want to go to the NPC Architect. She's at the beginning of any major city. You're going to trade in your Genesis points here, and you want to make sure that you get a hold of all the different little tradable things inside of here. Some of these things are weekly trades and some of them are monthly trades. The main one that's really important is this Master Fragment here. This one can allow you to trade in. When you have 10 of these, you can trade in for an in Master Cube. Then next, we're going down the street to the first shop on the left in Central City, Item Trader Travis. Up at the very top, you want to make sure that you trade in for the item recycle. You want to go in here and you want to trade in for your 100% drop rate tickets. You can get 10 of these a week. You want to trade in for 3 of these add preset skill level 1 things. You also want to trade in for your weekly alpha reactors, star gems, and also your Genesis points. Next, you also want to go to item exchange, and at the bottom down here, make sure you hit your in-augmentation success rate 10%. You can trade in for 3 of these a week as well. Also, you want to go to Arks record badge exchange and make sure that you trade in for your weekly star gems inside of here. Inside of the item exchange Extia here, you can go to the middle of the listing here, and there's some class cubes in here and arms refiners that you can get just in case if you need some of these EX cubes and glass cubes. The Aegis Integrity exchange here is a very important one. At the very bottom down here, you can get a hold of the Aegis soul and also the different like dominance here, and you can make Halfinale with all of this stuff, which in turn makes Lux Halfinale, which is one of the strongest augments in the game still. As well, also the Giga Strugment exchange, you want to go down towards the bottom down here. If you have a lot of Giga Strugments, you can trade in for these camos. Some of them can have pretty good value on the marketplace, but one of the really important ones would be the Gigantic's Might 4, Precision 4, and also Technique 4. These capsules right here usually sell for a lot of money because you can make Gigas Maste with these, which in turn makes Gland Gigas Maste. As well, also hit the Growthman exchange, and inside the Growthman exchange, you always want to trade in for these TI Customization Disc Bs inside of here. Also, the Dread Scale exchange down here, you want to go to the Customization Disc Omni. You can trade them for 1 of these a week too. Now, under the Tower of Central Cities, the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim, which has Alliance tasks. If you do the Alliance tasks, you get the Alliance badges, which in turn you can trade in for the Genesis points here, the Star Gems, and also you can get a hold of these triggers here. Sometimes these have pretty decent value in the player shops. I believe the Dark Falls Interception one's actually got some decent value to it because you can get a ratty souls from that. Make sure that you come back to base PSO2 and hit the Metal Barter exchange to get your limited time Buster Metal exchange here. You can get 100 star gems a week here. You get a hold of the Buster Metals from doing the Cradle of Darkness trigger. A lot of people tend to do that in the mission counter, and you can just freely join it. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.